Antwane Juice Wells is one of the best wide receiver prospects in the 2024 NFL draft class that nobody is talking about. He's a fierce competitor and has that my dog mentality you can just see when he's on the field. Standing at 6'1", 207 pounds, Wells possesses a great blend of size and physicality. Before we continue, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button to support the channel. Wells started his college career at James Madison and played 2 seasons before transferring in 2022 to the SEC and playing for South Carolina. Players who were productive after transferring from G5 programs into Power 5 programs always catch my eye. Wells was certainly productive, and he has my attention. As a junior last season, he played 12 games and led his team in all receiving categories with 64 receptions for 928 yards, averaging 14.2 yards per catch with 6 touchdowns. He was Spencer Rattler's reliable target throughout the year, and I expect the same this year as he enters his senior season. A few notable stats I'd like to mention. He ranks second in the SEC with 68 receptions and fifth in receiving yards with 928. PFF gave Wells a 99 receiving grade for all his receptions over 15 yards, one of the best grades in the nation. He also only had 1 drop the entire 2022 season. Let's talk about his above-average traits and discuss why I like him as an NFL prospect. First and foremost, I love physical receivers, and Wells clearly checks this box. He has a noticeable physical presence and a well-proportioned frame with a muscular upper body and dense lower half. His physicality shows up all over the field, on his routes creating space, at the catch point, and after the catch. More on this in a minute. He's extremely difficult to tackle in the open field when he's slashing his way through defenders. A defensive back better be willing to pack a punch if he wants to get Wells on the ground. Wells also has strong hands, and his film is littered with him making difficult catches look easy. He showed good hand technique and concentration, securing a lot of inaccurate passes. He routinely won 50-50 balls with excellent length and body control. He caught 77% of his passes in 2022, ranking him in the top 10 in the nation next to players like Josh Downs and Jordan Addison. Wells' run after the catch ability is another favorite trait of mine that he brings to the table. He has very good vision in the open field and will manipulate defenders, creating space for himself, gaining those all-important yak yards. Rarely does he run out of bounds or shy away from contact. He has excellent contact balance and fights for every yard. The last thing I like about his profile is his inside-outside versatility. In 2022, he ran 60% of his snaps out wide and 40% from the slot. He was also used a lot on end-arounds and frequently ran wide receiver screens. The goal was simply to get the ball in his hands and use his elite run-after-the-catch ability. If there's one knock on Wells' scouting profile, it most likely will be his lack of long speed. He's more of a possession target receiver than a field stretcher, but I think he certainly has enough juice, no pun intended, to be an NFL wide receiver. He may not have great long speed, but certainly has enough short area explosion to create space. Wells will be returning to South Carolina for the 2023 season. Reports in the media claim he's leading all SEC players in NIL deals. Some have even called him the NIL king. Wells is a big riser for me in my 2024 wide receiver ranks after studying his film. Nobody's really talking about him as a 2024 NFL prospect, but I'm sure they will after the 2023 college football season. He could be next year's Jonathan Mingo. Obviously, there are still NFL teams that value good-sized, tough receivers who bring physicality to the table. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Please leave a comment as well. And if you want to support the channel and have exclusive access to more scouting films like this, please consider becoming a Devy to Dynasty Dashboard member. If you enjoy film scouting as much as I do, I know you will find great value in it. Thanks for watching.